Welcome to Mindset Motivator, where we explore powerful strategies to enhance your life. Today, we're addressing one of the most challenging emotions we all face, anger. Anger is an emotion that can consume us, drive our actions, and often leave us regretting the consequences. But what if you could eliminate anger from your life? What if you could learn to stay calm, focused, and in control, no matter what life throws at you? This video isn't just about managing anger. It's about transforming the way you respond to life's challenges. We're going to explore ancient wisdom from the Stoic philosophers, practical techniques for emotional mastery, and real-life examples of how these strategies can change your life. By the end of this video, you'll have the tools you need to never be angry again, allowing you to live with peace, clarity, and purpose. Understanding anger root causes. To master anger, we must first understand it. Anger is a complex emotion with deep roots in our psychology and biology. It's often triggered by feelings of injustice, frustration, or helplessness. But these triggers only tell part of the story. Anger, at its core, is a reaction to unmet expectations. When reality doesn't align with our desires or beliefs, we feel wronged. This sense of injustice fuels our anger, making us feel compelled to correct the perceived wrong. But this reaction, while natural, is often counterproductive. Consider the last time you were angry. What triggered it? Was it something someone said, an event that didn't go as planned, or perhaps a situation that felt unfair? Now think about your response. Did your anger solve the problem, or did it create new ones? For most of us, anger leads to actions we later regret. Harsh words, impulsive decisions, or even physical altercations. Anger can also have severe consequences on our health. Chronic anger has been linked to numerous health problems, including high blood pressure, heart disease, and weakened immune systems. The stress that anger places on our bodies and minds can be debilitating over time. Yet, despite its destructive nature, many of us struggle to control this emotion. Why? One reason is that anger often feels justified. When we're angry, we believe we have a right to be. This righteousness blinds us to the irrationality of our response. We become fixated on the perceived injustice, losing sight of the bigger picture. But what if we could shift our perspective? What if we could see anger for what it truly is? A temporary, often irrational response that clouds our judgment and impairs our decision-making. This is where the philosophy of Stoicism comes in. The Stoics understood that our emotions are deeply connected to our perceptions and beliefs. By changing how we think about the world, we can change how we feel and ultimately how we act. The Stoic Philosophy, a framework for emotional mastery. Stoicism is a philosophy that has stood the test of time. Developed in ancient Greece and Rome, it offers a powerful framework for mastering our emotions, including anger. The Stoics believed that we cannot control the external events in our lives, but we can control our reactions to them. This idea is encapsulated in one of the most famous Stoic quotes. It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Let's explore some key Stoic principles that can help you eliminate anger. Dichotomy of control. The Stoics believe that there are things we can control and things we cannot. Our thoughts, beliefs, and actions are within our control, while external events, the actions of others, and outcomes are not. By focusing on what we can control, we can let go of the frustration and anger that arises from trying to control the uncontrollable. Amor fati. Amor fati is the Stoic practice of embracing everything that happens to us, whether good or bad. This doesn't mean passively accepting everything without trying to improve our situation, but rather seeing every event as an opportunity for growth. When we embrace fate, we stop fighting against reality, which reduces the anger and frustration that comes from unmet expectations. Premeditation malorum, premeditation of evils. This Stoic practice involves mentally preparing for the worst-case scenarios in life. By anticipating potential challenges and setbacks, we are less likely to be caught off guard and react with anger. Instead, we can approach these situations with calm and composure, knowing that we have already considered and accepted the possibility of such outcomes. Epictetus Enchiridion. In his handbook, Epictetus emphasizes that we should not be disturbed by the actions of others, as we cannot control them. Instead, we should focus on our own actions and responses. When someone wrongs us, it is not their action that should concern us, but our reaction to it. This shift in focus from external to internal helps us maintain our peace of mind. Marcus Aurelius's Meditations. Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher king, often reflected on the impermanence of life and the insignificance of many of our worries. He reminds us that we are all part of a larger whole, and that our time here is fleeting. When we keep this perspective in mind, the things that once made us angry often seem trivial. Techniques to control and eliminate anger. With a foundation in Stoic philosophy, let's now explore practical techniques that you can use to control and eliminate anger from your life. These techniques are designed to help you shift your mindset, change your reactions, and ultimately transform your emotional landscape. Pause and breathe. When you feel anger rising, the first and most important step is to pause. Take a deep breath and give yourself a moment to calm down. This simple act of pausing interrupts the automatic response of anger and gives you time to think before you act. Change your perspective. Ask yourself if the situation is truly worth getting angry over. Will this matter in a week, a month, or a year? Often, the things that trigger our anger are not as important as they seem in the moment. By changing your perspective, you can reduce the intensity of your anger. Challenge your thoughts. Anger is often fueled by irrational thoughts. For example, you might think, "This is unfair," or "They shouldn't treat me this way." Challenge these thoughts by asking yourself if they are true, or if there is another way to interpret the situation. Often, you'll find that your anger is based on assumptions or expectations that may not be realistic. Practice empathy. Try to see the situation from the other person's perspective. Why did they act the way they did? Are they dealing with their own challenges or stressors? By practicing empathy, you can reduce your anger and approach the situation with more compassion and understanding. Let go of the need to be right. Anger often arises from a desire to prove ourselves right or to win an argument. But being right is not always worth the emotional toll of anger. Sometimes, it's better to let go of the need to be right and focus on maintaining your peace of mind. Use visualization. Visualize yourself handling difficult situations with calm and composure. Imagine how good it feels to stay in control and not let anger dictate your actions. This visualization can help train your mind to respond more calmly in real-life situations. Journaling. Write down your thoughts and feelings when you're angry. Journaling helps you process your emotions and can reveal patterns in your thinking that contribute to your anger. Over time, this practice can help you identify triggers and develop more constructive responses. Mindfulness meditation. Practicing mindfulness can help you stay present and aware of your emotions without being overwhelmed by them. Mindfulness teaches you to observe your thoughts and feelings without judgment, allowing you to respond to anger with greater clarity and calmness. Real-life applications, stories of transformation. To truly understand the power of these techniques, let's look at some real-life examples of individuals who have successfully eliminated anger from their lives using Stoic principles and practices. Story 1. The CEO who embraced Stoicism. John, a successful CEO, was known for his quick temper. His anger often led to conflicts with his employees, and it was starting to affect his company's performance. After discovering Stoicism, John began practicing the dichotomy of control, focusing on what he could control and letting go of what he couldn't. Over time, his anger subsided and he became a more effective and respected leader. Story 2. The athlete who overcame setbacks. Sarah, a professional athlete, struggled with anger every time she faced a setback or lost a competition. She often felt that life was unfair and that she deserved better results. Through the practice of amor fati, Sarah learned to embrace her setbacks as opportunities for growth. She stopped seeing them as failures and instead viewed them as essential steps on her journey to success. This shift in mindset allowed her to perform better under pressure and find joy in the process, rather than just the outcome. Story 3. The parent who found peace. Maria, a mother of 2, found herself constantly angry with her children. She was frustrated by their behavior and felt overwhelmed by the demands of parenting. After reading Marcus Aurelius's Meditations, Maria realized that her anger was not helping her children or herself. She began practicing mindfulness and empathy, which helped her respond to her children with patience and understanding rather than anger. This transformation not only improved her relationship with her children, but also brought more peace and happiness into her home. These stories illustrate that anger is not an insurmountable obstacle. With the right mindset and tools, anyone can learn to control and eliminate anger, leading to a more peaceful and fulfilling life. Daily practices for sustained emotional control. Eliminating anger from your life is not a one-time event. It requires ongoing practice and commitment. Here are some daily practices that can help you sustain emotional control and continue to grow in your mastery of your emotions. Morning reflection. Start your day with a few minutes of reflection. Consider the challenges you might face and how you will respond to them. Set an intention to remain calm and composed, no matter what happens. Evening review. At the end of the day, take time to review your actions and emotions. Reflect on moments when you felt anger and consider how you handled it. Were there opportunities to respond differently? What can you learn from these experiences? Daily affirmations. Use affirmations to reinforce your commitment to emotional control. Phrases like, "I choose peace," or "I control my reactions" can help you stay focused on your goals throughout the day. Gratitude practice. Cultivating gratitude can help shift your focus away from what's wrong in your life and towards what's right. When you feel grateful, it's harder to stay angry. Consider keeping a gratitude journal and writing down things you're thankful for each day. Regular meditation. Meditation helps you develop mindfulness and self-awareness, which are crucial for managing anger. Even a few minutes of meditation each day can make a significant difference in your emotional well-being. Physical exercise. Regular physical activity is a great way to release pent-up energy and reduce stress, both of which can contribute to anger. Whether it's a brisk walk, a workout at the gym, or a yoga session, find an activity that helps you stay physically and emotionally balanced. Mindful breathing. Throughout the day, practice mindful breathing. Whenever you feel stressed or notice anger rising, take a few deep breaths. This simple practice can quickly calm your mind and help you regain control over your emotions. Conclusion: embrace peace and serenity. As we come to the end of this journey, I want to remind you that mastering your emotions, particularly anger, is a lifelong process. It requires patience, practice, and perseverance. But the rewards are well worth the effort. By eliminating anger, you open the door to greater peace, clarity, and happiness in your life. The teachings of Stoicism offer powerful tools for achieving this transformation. By applying the principles we've discussed, such as the dichotomy of control, amor fati, and mindfulness, you can learn to respond to life's challenges with calm and composure. Remember, anger is not something that happens to you, it's something you choose. And just as you can choose anger, you can choose peace. So, the next time you feel anger rising, pause, take a deep breath, and remind yourself of the Stoic wisdom you've learned. Choose to respond with patience, understanding, and serenity. Thank you for joining me on this journey to mastering your emotions. I hope this video has provided you with valuable insights and practical tools that you can apply in your daily life. If you found this content helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to Mindset Motivator for more videos on personal growth, self-improvement, and emotional mastery. Until next time, stay peaceful, stay strong,